This broadcast is produced by Springfield Cosmos Athletics with help from Tech Gym Sports. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. The Springfield Cosmos would like to thank our
All right, welcome everybody to this Saturday morning JV girls matchup. Springfield Cosmos and the Stevens Cardinals. Part of an all-day JV tournament here at Fall Mountain Union High School. Good shot there by number 22 for the Cardinals. Sends them up by 3. This is a production of the Springfield Cosmos Broadcast Club with help from Tech Gym Sports. I'm Will Cimino. Thanks to Carl Johnson for working the camera. Here's Tate Cimino now with the rebound. The freshman gets through traffic. Finds an open look. There's Raylyn Fertini in the wing, but she's hit with the travel. So 3-point ball game. Cardinals in the lead. 5:51 to go in the half. In this tournament, we're running 2 16-minute halves instead of 8-minute quarters. That'll save a few minutes and allow them to squeeze in a little bit more, few more games. Good look there. That's number 3 for the Cardinals. Cosmos moving around the perimeter. Here's Fertini trying to work her way inside. Gets it down underneath to Daniels. Kicks back out. Here's Fertini just inside the arc, about 19 feet, just off. Rebound there, Cardinals, number 17. No, number 11, rather. And here's, I believe, Kira, number 3. Good pressure there from Cimino. Number 20, I think that's Shauna Morin.
This broadcast is produced by Springfield Cosmos Athletics with help from Tech Gym Sports. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. The Springfield Cosmos would like to thank our full-year broadcast sponsors, HB Energy Solutions and Jerry Farnham State Farm Insurance.
All right, we're back. So this is a pretty cool setup here at Fall Mountain Regional High School. As you can see, the bleachers are only on one side of the court, but they go up twice as high as normal. They're almost all the way up to the ceiling. We're in the second row here, which gives us a pretty cool angle. The second level, rather. Here's Cimino now. Nice pass inside. Good ball movement here by the Cosmos. Almost stolen away. Cimino for 3. This one just off. She hit one a moment ago. Good rebound here by Kira. Gets the ball underneath. Good take there. Headed to the rim. Number 11 goes up and draws the foul. So she'll be at the line shooting 2. And there's a running clock in this tournament, so it doesn't stop for foul shots, out of bounds, nothing like that. It only stops in the last minute of each half. So when you're in the lead, it actually behooves you to take a few extra dribbles in those foul shots. This one just off. Cosmos with the rebound. That was Tate Cimino. Ball got poked out of bounds. So Cosmos will take over from the sideline. Here's Ray Fertini in the corner. Oh no, it must have been out off Springfield. So Stevens takes over and Kira knocks down a nice triple. Cardinals now up by 8. Cimino from the top of the key. Nice pass inside. This shot just off. Cimino fakes the 3, kicks out. Good ball movement here. Number 3 on the line, gets the blocking foul. That's the sophomore Taylor Tomberg. Cosmos to inbound. Here's Stone, drives her way inside. Quick ball movement here, Cimino. Gets it inside. Nice pass to Tomberg. Tomberg up with it. Just off. Gets her own rebound, though. And puts it out of bounds off the leg of a Cardinal. So 8-point game here with 2:16 to go in the first half. Simoneau to inbound. Cosmos in the box. Good ball moving here. Stone inside. That was Callie Snyder who had to climb a ladder to get that pass. Snyder, rather. And here's Brindley Snyder. Shoots from about 18, just off. Good rebound here, number 44. Good pass inside, number 11, up and in. So a good look there, and the Cardinals now up by 10. Here's Simoneau, thinks about driving. Good movement. Here's Snyder. Works her way inside, back to Simoneau. Was hoping for a shot there, Simoneau. But the closeout from the Cardinals, pretty effective there. They're not giving up the perimeter looks anymore. Yep, and a good read there on the defense. That one just a little high off the glass. Stone gets the rebound. Here's Simoneau now trying to bring it back the other way. And she's got Peyton Bazin on defense. Simoneau tried to sling it across, but that one ends up out of bounds. All right, Cardinals on the move. 44 with a wide open look, and she nails it. Good work on the catch and shoot triple there for number 44 for the Cardinals. They're now up by 13. Simoneau has a moment in the three, drives inside, kicks out to Snyder. Snyder goes up with it. Simoneau now drives baseline. Tate puts up the floater just short. Bazin now on the drive, stolen away by Stone. Good find underneath the hoop. And another good shot by number 11. She's racking them up here today. Simoneau with the full quarter, just off the half-court shot. All right, so headed into halftime, Stevens Cardinals way out on top of this one, up by 15. Cosmos stuck at 7 for the last few minutes. Thanks everyone for watching Cosmos Athletics. This is a production of the Springfield Cosmos Broadcast Club with help from Tech Gym Sports. I'm Will Simoneau. We'll be right back after a short break. Oh, by the way, thanks to Carl Johnson for working the camera and the replays. We'll be right back.
This broadcast is produced by Springfield Cosmos Athletics with help from Tech Gym Sports. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. The Springfield Cosmos would like to thank our full-year broadcast sponsors, HB Energy Solutions and Jerry Farnham State Farm Insurance. If you would like to sponsor live streams of Cosmos Athletics, contact Rich Sapak at rsapak@ssdbt.org.
So Jerry, why is this important to you to sponsor Springfield Athletics?
Yeah, Springfield Athletics I think is a core foundation for our kids, our community, and the businesses. It allows us to
All right, welcome back, second half. Cosmos, 15-point deficit here. They're going to be looking to tighten things up a little bit for the second half. They're moving the ball well. This one just a little bit off, but in the first half they had been moving the ball well, but really good defense by the Cardinals. And there's Peyton Bazin with a steal. She's driving her way all the way to the hoop, up and just over. Rebound there by Snyder, gets it to Stone. Get ahead pass here to Raylyn Frattini on the move. Frattini tries to kick out, it's stolen away. I wish I had a roster for Claremont. I recognize that player that just had the steal. She's a great soccer player. Her name is escaping me at the moment. It'll come back to me in a little bit. Oh, and a good look there from Basil. So Peyton Basil showing her stuff off. Liza, that's the name of the Claremont player. Made a good shot a moment ago. And a big hit there. Number 23 for the Cardinals. Knocks down another triple. Here's Tomberg. Nice swing pass there on the baseline. Kicks out. Here's Snide for three. Bank is open and Brindley Snide deposits three. Cosmos up to double digits now. Here's Basil. Working her way inside. Good take. Up and in. Peyton Basil. Showing off her athletic ability. So Frattini was fouled as she tried to reel that one in. Simino spins her way inside. This is a double team, but she gets the shot up just off the rim. Good rebound there. And Callie Snyder came flying in there, almost had it. Here's Basil again. Kicks out, number 23. She's dangerous. Puts it up, draws the foul. So number 23 now at the line, shooting two. Claremont way out on top, up by 20. Make it 21. And that's two in a row for number 23. So Cosmo's going to take their time up court. Here's Simino to start things off. Simino's going to drive, then step back. Nice pass over in the corner to Frattini. Raylin driving inside. Ball knocked away, and here's Basil. Peyton Basil on the take. Ball's up just a little high off the glass. Nice grab there from Tomberg on the rebound. Sends it over. There's Callie Snyder. Nice pass underneath to find Frattini. And Frattini takes a hard foul on her way up to the hoop. So that'll be the freshman Raylin Frattini now at the line shooting two. No, they're going to say it was on the ground. Okay. So Frattini from the baseline. Tried to get it over to Simino, knocked out of bounds by number 23. So Cosmos will take over from the corner now. Raylin looking to get it in. So there's a blocking foul as Simino tried to grab that one. So Cosmos will take over again now under the hoop. Springfield in the box. Oh, and Raylin stepped on the line, unfortunately, so it's going to give the ball back to Claremont. So here come the Cardinals, up by 22. They got to be thrilled about the way things are going so far in this game. Simino almost jumped that one. Good screen there to allow Basil to get to the rim. Simino now creating some space. Nice pass to Frattini. This one just off. That was a dime, though, from Simino through traffic. Good ball there. And that was number 3, Taylor Tomberg, with a good take under the rim, assisted by Tate Simino. And Simino jumps that pass, knocks it out of bounds. So that'll force a reset for the Cardinals. Here's Basil. Kicks out of number 23 in the wing. Nice pass underneath for Liza. Liza attempted the pass, I think, and it was knocked away by Snide. And then Tomberg able to reel it in and fight off the jump ball. Here's Stone now to Snide. Just under 10 minutes to go. Cosmos trailing by 20. They're going to need to be efficient with the ball here, getting scores quickly and making turnovers. That right there is what they can't afford to do, is to turn the ball over without scoring. That's been what's getting them into trouble so far today. All right, so we'll have a quick timeout. Thanks everybody for watching Cosmos Athletics. We'll be right back.
This broadcast is produced by Springfield Cosmos Athletics with help from Tech Gym Sports. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. The Springfield Cosmos would like to thank our full-year broadcast sponsor.
All right, good take here by Kira. Man, she is quick. Here's Basil now, swings it over, then comes over and sets the screen. That's gonna be a travel there. Were you saying you need a break? Were you saying you need a break? All right, here's Tomberg. Kicks out to Stone. Oh, and that pass intercepted. Strong work there by number 3. That's Kira. Simino in the wing. Gets around. Nice jumper there. Just off the back of the rim. Good idea by Snide there for the baseline pass, just well defended by the Cardinals. Inbound to Snide here from the corner. Double team coming. Snide's got to get rid of it. And she does. Here's the 8th grader, Penelope Daniels. Gives to Simino. Oh, Simino loses it. Stolen away by Kira. Hey, nice intercepted pass there. Carly Stone. And here Simino slings it to the wing. Finds Snide. Yeah, and the Cardinals, that's the story of the game, really. The Cardinals doing a great job cutting off the passing lanes, intercepting balls left and right. Springfield's going to have to elevate their thinking a little bit as they're making these passes. They got to anticipate that cutoff and find an open lane to pass. It's the turnovers that are killing them. And you know, it's a young team. There's 4 8th graders playing on this JV team. All right, here's Snide. 7 minutes to go. At this point, the game's pretty much out of reach for the Cosmos, so they're not as worried about the scores. They just want to get out there and execute. They want to get out there and complete some passes and get some shots up. Right now, the last couple times they've had possession have been turnovers, so definitely want to improve on that. Good hustle, though. That was Callie Snyder. Rushing in to get hands on that ball. Here's Snide. And the other thing that's hurting Springfield is they are a little bit predictable in their passing, right? They're looking, making eye contact with the player they want to pass the ball to. They got to get to the point where they can just trust each other to be in position, know where the player is going to be, know that every player on the court is expecting to get the ball at every moment so they can fire those passes quickly without having to broadcast it. And that's just something that takes a little while for teams to get into sync and for players to have confidence in each other that they'll be in the right position. And obviously using peripheral vision to make sure, but and that's going to be a travel on number 11. So Springfield taking over from the baseline, 5:30 to go. Here's Snide. She's got Stone to her left. Finds her. Nice pass inside to Brindley. Snide up and just off the side of the rim. Good take though. And that was a good example of that quick passing without having to stop and really communicate about it. You just know what your player is going to do and you get it to them in motion. That was a good pass there by Stone. So we're going to have a timeout here. Thanks everybody for watching Cosmos Athletics. This is a production of the Springfield Cosmos Broadcast Club with help from Tech Gym Sports. I'm Will Simino. Thanks to Carl Johnson for working the camera. We got about 20 seconds. We'll take a quick break.
This broadcast is produced by Springfield Cosmos Athletics with help from Tech Gym Sports. Please like and subscribe to support the channel.
All right, we're back for the last 5 minutes of this one. Cardinals way out on top. Oh, they're going to be hit with maybe a travel there? No. Must have been a foul on Springfield. Good look here from 19, and she nails it. That was number 5 for the Cardinals. Snide gets it inside to Daniels. Daniels tries to kick out to Snyder. Would have been good to see Daniels try to turn and get to the rim on that one. She was only about 10 feet away. But I imagine the play that was drawn up was probably a couple of passes. Good take there, just a little high off the glass. Rebound is up and in. Once again, number 11 for the Cardinals, getting it done in the paint. Good ball movement here. Cosmos able to recover. Daniels gets to Snide. Inside to Snyder, double team. We got a jump ball. Man, this is really tough lighting in this gym for filming. It probably doesn't affect play too much, but what you see on your screen is actually quite a bit brighter than what we see from the stands. It is, the lights are so far up on this high ceiling that it's pretty dimly lit. We can make the players' faces a little brighter, but then the floor would look so washed out. It'd be weird. So do the best we can. Here's Simino back in the game now, 3.5 to go. Simino, good movement. Gets it over to Snide, or Stone rather. Back to Simino. Loops around. Trying to find somebody to pass to inside. Everybody's covered. Good defense here. Nice pass inside, looking for Snyder. Good work there. Sophia Perry trying to find an open lane inside. It was knocked out of bounds, so this ball swatted out of bounds. I believe that was Liza that got it. So Fertini will take over. Cosmos in the box. That one knocked out of bounds again. So this is actually kind of a good stall tactic, you know. Cardinals way out on top. They don't need to score anymore. They can just keep swatting the ball out of bounds, running clock until the last minute. And there's another one knocked out of bounds. That's 3 in a row. And Cosmos is going to switch up the inbounder. Semino is going to try to avoid that. She's probably going to... And this one knocked out as well. Cardinals are just denying any inbound pass. Oh, and this one actually goes out off a Springfield player. So Cardinals take over. Effective set there for them. Good take here, up and in. I think that was Liza. Strong work there by the Cardinals. Now up by 30. Minute and a half to go. Springfield would like to get at least one more. But really, they've been stifled by the defense of these Cardinals in the second half and even late in the first. They were getting shots up early in the first, but they really haven't scored since middle of the first half. So the equivalent of like the second, third, and fourth quarter, Cosmos I don't think have put any points up. A quick break here. You know, we'll see if we can lighten that screen up just a little bit. I don't know how much of a difference it's going to make.
This broadcast is produced by Springfield Cosmos Athletics with help from Tech Gym Sports. Please like and subscribe to support the channel.
At least you can see the players' faces now, even when they're on the sideline. Good ball movement here by Claremont. They're in no hurry. Just kind of playing a keep away here with the last minute. Cosmos, it's not like the game's on the line. They're not going to try to intentionally foul here. No need to try to stop the clock in the last minute. Good rebound here by Frattini. Semino on the run. She might get to the rim. She does. Shots up. Oh, just off the front of the rim. Good take, though, by Semino. And a good hustle to push it in the final seconds. 44 fires three, just off. Semino had a piece of it, but lose it out of bounds. Oh, it was knocked out by a Cardinal, so Semino going to push again. Steps back, trying to work her way inside. Tried to find Snyder in the post. Well defended, though, by the Cardinals. And so here's Basil, who might fire one, but doesn't need to. Semino's going to come out and apply some pressure. This one out of bounds. All right, so that'll do it to the first one. Congratulations to the Claremont, to the Stevens Cardinals on the right. Congratulations to them. They played a fantastic game. Really, it was the defense was the big story for them, just taking the ball away left and right. Didn't allow any points from the Cosmos in the second half. Good fight by the Cosmos. They played through to the end. You know, it's a young group and they're still developing their chemistry together, but they'll have a couple more, at least one more game today. Thanks everyone for watching Cosmos Athletics. This is a production of the Springfield Cosmos Broadcast Club with help from Tech Gym Sports. I'm Will Semino. We'll be right back with a boys matchup here in just a few minutes.
This broadcast is produced by Springfield Cosmos Athletics with help from Tech Gym Sports. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. The Springfield Cosmos would like to thank our full-year broadcast sponsors, HB Energy Solutions and Jerry Farnham State Farm Insurance. If you would like to sponsor live streams of Cosmos Athletics, contact Rich Sapak at rsapak@ssdbt.org.
So Jerry, why is this important to you to sponsor Springfield Athletics?
Yeah, Springfield Athletics, I think, is a core foundation for our kids, our community, and the businesses. It allows us to center around our kids and support them and have a great time at the games. I think it helps to drive discipline, team atmosphere, and it builds a strong belief and love for your hometown. So State Farm is very proud to sponsor our kids in all of the surrounding communities. We believe that is our future, and you need to invest in your future. And of course, growing up here in Springfield, being born and raised, the rivals that we've always seen, between Windsor and Bellas Falls, we always love to come out for those games. They're big games and a lot of fun. And, it lets, each side do a little bit of trash talking every now and then too. But wouldn't change it for anything, and love the community as a whole, and State Farm puts their money where their mouth is.
This program is brought to you by HB Energy and their new service bundle, the HB Pick 3. HB Fuel customers can choose from a wide range of discounts on heat pumps, oil and propane heating systems, wood stoves, water heaters, backup power systems, and more. And with their customer reward program, folks can save even more. That's hbenergy.com or 802-885-2300. HB Energy, one company, one call. This broadcast